Welcome to our product page. Today we're going to review our full section, our product types, the subtypes, adding a product, my products, add to a share wish list, my shared wish list, and see saved share wish list. So first we'll do my product types. Up here we'll be able to see the different product types for this group. If you had several groups underneath your app share under here, you could check the different groups. And we can go to our subproduct types, and we can check in our types here, and then we'll see our subproduct types. For both these options, we're able to hit the edit and do an edit or a delete, and edit the text or delete it. That's mainly for editing your subtypes if you make mistakes. It's not for adding them. In this section here, adding a product, we have a choice to add a new type and add a new subtype and choose from the existing. So I can choose from my existing here. If I add a new one, next time I go add a product, the new one will be in here. And when I select a new one, I get to choose the subtype associated. And you can't choose a subtype if you haven't chosen your type yet. None of this information is necessary. You can hit submit right now and you'll submit a product of just your group. So choose the information you'd like to submit. If you click photos, like I just did, you'll be able to add in a main photo. Company, you can, same as the types and the subtypes, you can type in a new company type and it will be added in here. So that way you can choose from the different companies that you have products from often. Add a description, the product name, and then you can do your extensions. And we have public extensions, the wish list, and owner extensions. So if we do our public extension, we'll see that we're set to private already. And so we can change that to public, and we can set our affiliate state. In our wish list, we can add a wish list state. So we can say it is in a wish list, and then we can choose the type of wish list, or we can add a new one. In our owner, we can set our owner state, do our picture of our product. So instead of a main photo that's being displayed, this is the picture of it being in your house or proof of ownership. And this is a owner's receipt picture, and then a file if you don't have a picture, if it's on a file in your computer. Then you can hit your submit product. And so I've already added some products, so I'm not going to submit this right now, but we'll go to our my products. In my products, you can see here's the products we have submitted so far. If I go underneath open filter, I can filter by type. So I can see everything from that's geometric models. I can see everything that's new. And I can filter by subtype. I can see everything that's on a wish list. I can see everything that's public versus everything that's private. By company, affiliated. And then purchased, yes or no. That's if someone is on your wish list and they purchased it for you, you'll be able to see that it was purchased and not to get it for yourself, but you won't be able to see who it was purchased by. And if we click see all here, we can see all the details down in our group. And we're able to close this out and now view, and I can reopen it to close all those details. Inside each individual one, I can see the details as well. And then I can edit my product. If I click edit, I'll be able to edit the different options. I can delete the product. And I can add in the extensions here as well. So my wish list, the ownership, and the public states. And so I already have the items on different wish lists. So let's go ahead and just add one to a wish list for sake. Let's do this one to new, and we'll add this to the list. And so in my details up here, I can see that this is in wish list, yes, and my wish type is meditation and new. Great. And so now let's go ahead and share that wish list to someone. So I'm going to go to add to share list. I can choose from my network, or I can type in an email that's not in OurPortal or that I don't know is on OurPortal. So let's go ahead and choose from our network. I'm going to choose the wish list type, and I'm going to add a list title to it. We'll hit submit. it auto loads to items on hold, because when you hit submit, it automatically goes on to on hold. And then from here, we can add in more wish lists. So if I want to add, if I look at my wish list type, it's just meditations right now. If I add a wish list type, I can choose from my existing, and I can add both. And then I could remove it, and I could remove that type. Okay, so we'll add it back in. And then, so those are the two wish lists being sent to myself at this email. So let's go ahead and send that request. And as a user, I can be logged in. And if I'm logged in and I go to my home page, I'm going to see I have a new wish list request. So I can click on it right from there. And if I went to my email, I can see I have a new wish list request by email as well. So if I click on this, it would redirect me right back to the same location that this button here does for my notifications. And then I can accept this request. And then I can see it now in my saved request here. Once it's in my saved request, I can view it. And I can see the list. It will show me one list type at a time. So I can click through the different list types to see the different categories that they have shared with me. If I go back to that original page and I go to my shared wish list, I can see here that I have both of these are shared. So if I go and remove one, if I remove the new, now only the meditations is shared. When I go back to how I'd be viewing it as a receiver, now the new is gone and I can only see this. So a sender can adjust the list that is able to see, and they can delete items from the list, remove that list from this item, add items, so that way they can share a list and it can just stay shared, and then that list will grow and change over time. As a viewer here, I can purchase this product. I can add in an email here, and if I add in an email there, it will send that email directly to an email of all this information directly to myself. And then it will mark this as purchased and it will take it off the list so someone else won't purchase it. We also have this option up here for export PDF. So if I hit export PDF and then click this button, all of this data will be, this chart will be downloaded onto your computer. Same with your product section. So if we go to my products, we can do export PDF and we can export this as a PDF. If you filter it, however you filter it, whatever this group filters down to will be what the PDF is. So you don't need to send it all at once. You can send specific things. And then on the last end here, we can delete this both ways. So in my shared, I could delete this here. And if I deleted it here, when I come back onto this page, if I looked at my shared list in the deleted section, I would see it. And then I could send that request again. And then I could delete it from here as well. If I deleted it from here at first, on this end, it would just vanish instantaneously. They would still see this viewer here, but they wouldn't get any options to those different lists. And then they can clear it. And so I'm going to go ahead and send that, or actually I don't need to send it. I'm just going to open up this file from a non-user page. So this is a page that's logged out. So you could see if you sent this to a non-user, this is how they would get here. And they would take this hyperlink, copy and paste it right into this unique file. Oh, the other side deleted it. So I do need to send this one more time. So let's go ahead and add this to the share list. We'll do this test. So I deleted it on that side. So even though the link was still available here, anyone who had received that was fully deleted. And I forgot a step as well. So I had already deleted this or set this to delete. So now I got to go back to my on hold when I opened up a new one here and send that request. So now we'll give it a second here and it should pop up. All right, so now we're going to want to recopy this new link, this new ID, and follow the link. Now this time this should have information shared underneath it, and it does. We only shared one link this time, so it only shows up with one. And even as a non-user, it recognizes your computer, and so you're able to save this shared. So right now you have no saved, but if we add this to the list, it will add to my saved list. And if I was to reload this page as a non-user, I can still go to that saved list and I can see this information. And so instead of going back to the email and grabbing that hyperlink, I can now click view and the information will show up here as long as that person hasn't deleted you off of their list. And it will stay active and show your wish title, which I didn't send any wish title over. And I believe that's about all. If they delete you on your side, it deletes on this side, and vice versa. I can delete it on this side one more time, and that's going to go away. So I hope you guys have a great holiday season. One more clear here to get this all cleared out and reset. Perfect. Hope you enjoy your wish list, your product list. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, get them on our portal so they can build their own, or just share yours if you're on our portal and you love what we're doing. Send us a suggestion, an email. Check out our public list so you can see what you could send us for the holidays. Add your stuff to the public list so we can send you stuff for the holidays. Love you much. See you soon. Stay tuned for what's always coming, always new, always fresh. Blessings.